Hello there, and thank you for joining us. You're watching Focus in the Mix with Denise Ames. We are coming to you from Los Angeles, California, and the show is proud to be sponsored by Colombo's Italian Restaurant and Nightclub in Eagle Rock, which just so happens to be where we're filming the TV show today. And here is where you can catch the show.
2.1 million viewers can catch Focus in the Mix with Denise Ames every first and third Friday of the month at 7:30 p.m. on Time Warner's Channel 165 throughout North LA County areas, and now at focusinthemixwithDeniseAmes.com worldwide. And please make friends with the show on Facebook. Just search, you guessed it, Focus in the Mix with Denise Ames.
Today, our celebrity Rockstar guest is Cavazo of Quiet, Riot, and Ratt. We'll actually be going to his house for that interview. And also, they're back for more. Returning segment guests, Blue Embrace, are here to introduce their new lineup and their new CD release. All this is coming up, plus, of course, your viewer comments. But first, it's entertainment news. The Key Club on Sunset Strip recently hosted the Rockstar set at Bonzo. The groove remains the same, in honor of Led Zeppelin's late great drummer, John Bonham. The sold-out event featured famous drummers including Steven Adler of Guns N' Roses, Vinny Appice of Dio and Heaven and Hell, Bobby Blotzer of Ratt, Jane's Addiction's Stephen Perkins, Cinderella's Fred Coury, and Bonham's son Jason, who has played Led Zeppelin and Foreigner. John Bonham's daughter Zoe also made an appearance. Each drummer took the stage throughout the night, and according to Appice, the show's highlight was playing the drum solo in Moby Dick. The concert marked the 30th anniversary of John Bonham's passing. And here's some interesting statistics. Did you know that it took radio 30 years to get 100 million listeners, and it took television 15 years to get 100 million viewers? But it took less than a year to get 100 million people on Facebook. Very interesting. My, how times are changing, and that is why this TV show is on Facebook. You just have to search Focus in the Mix with Denise Ames, and you'll find it if you're not already on our page. And now a little Vendom update. We recently introduced our viewers to Vendom Wine & Spirits in Toluca Lake new Monday Vinyl Nights, where you bring in your vinyl LP and they'll spin it on their record player during their wine tastings that evening. Well, now we have exact dates for you. Because of the response to the first vinyl night, owner Joe Chan has announced that the last Monday of every month will now be vinyl night. And if you do bring in some vinyl for them to play, your first pour is free. I'm bringing in my Motorhead Ace of Spades when I show up, but I have to cover Lemmy's finger because he's being a very naughty boy. Okay, coming up after the commercial break is going to be Blue Embrace, and then it's Carlos Cavazo of Quiet, Riot, and Ratt, so don't go away. Vendom Wine & Spirits brings world-class vineyards to you with their wildly popular in-store wine tastings every Wednesday through Saturday, 6 to 9 p.m. at the Toluca Lake Burbank location, featuring
Wacky Wednesday,
just a buck a pour, the finest hand-picked wines from around the globe Fridays and Saturdays. Imported cheeses make every wine tasting experience at Vendom Toluca Lake complete. From early on Saturdays for
beer tasting.
Shop our massive beer and spirits varieties, snacks, cigars, gourmet baskets also in stock.
Vendom Toluca Lake is conveniently located on the corner of Cahuenga and Riverside.
Cheers! Get that perfect shot with Barbara Porter Photography. Barbara's innate talent and friendly approach is simply the best. Actors, musicians, that special someone, and pets. Her gift certificates make an excellent gift for anyone. And don't forget those holiday photos and greeting cards, a great idea for any occasion. To view some of her incredible work, visit myspace.com, Barbara Porter Photography, or call 818-347-9472.
I'm Carlos Cavazo from Ratt and Quiet Riot, and you're going to see more of me later. But first, you're going to hear something from a great band, Blue Embrace, and here's their song, Lady.
When the last of the world's a tale and fled, all my heart and my bones seem to be made of lead. Deep into the night, nothing superhero, falling on the lost soul from my soul.
Here I have Blue Embrace to talk about their new CD and DVD release, which I just found out. Let's go ahead and introduce each one and tell us what you play, because even though you were on a couple months ago, some people might have not seen that episode. So let's reintroduce.
Hello everybody, my name is Mick Haynes and I'm on drums.
Hi, my name is Oz Cheery, lead guitar.
This is a metal interview, so I could just say, I thought you were going to say you're on something else right there, but never mind, Mick. Okay, and we have the two newbies right here. Go ahead and introduce yourself and what you do.
My name's Chris Ray, and I'm the lead vocalist.
Billy Thompson, I play bass.
And in the rocking chair over here.
I'm Mike, and I still play rhythm guitar.
Tell me how you got into Blue Embrace quickly and how you feel about being metal with these guys.
Well, actually, both Billy and I came from a band before this that was just kind of spinning its wheels, not really going anywhere, and perfectly honest, I just got a little fed up. I wanted to play shows, I wanted to do stuff. Saw an ad posted by Mr. Oz on here, which he didn't even put the name of the band on it, if I remember right. And I just said, what the hey, I'll give it a shot. And find out the name of the band, and I'm like, oh, these guys are good. And showed up the first day on them, and it just clicked right from there. And I love how metal these guys are.
And he ended up joining Blue Embrace, and I was just kind of sitting there, standing by myself. And he's like, if I can only get you in this band, it'd be perfect. And then their bassist dropped out, and he's like, we need a bass player.
You have your new release, which of course we are introducing throughout the show, Fenix. Tell us a little bit about the release, especially the new news that you just gave me, that it's a CD and DVD. If you can explain that.
Sure. The CD is going to be all new songs. We have been working in our studio. And the DVD, along with the high definition songs, is going to be the complete webisodes that we're shooting.
It's going to have a documentary, it's going to have the webisodes, and some making of stuff.
So it's kind of like the music channels that the cable companies now offer, where you can listen to a certain music genre, and there's a still shot on there, but you listen to the tune.
That's how the album should play. Is if you were to put in the DVD side of the album at 192, which is the high def sound, you'll just get some still shots and the music playing. So you're just listening to the album. If you actually watch the documentaries, that's going to play just like TV, and it'll have all the webisodes and stuff. And then you can, of course, get the CD to put in your car. Fenix is the idea of death and rebirth, right? So Oz has been building this thing for years and watching these lineups fall apart or whatever and finding new players. So finally, when we met with Chris and Bill, we understood that the band was done. You just knew it was done. And then we had this rebirth here, something so much better, more colorful, more expressive. It was just way better. So then we write these songs, and we get in contact with Eric Colorbender is a fantastic artist, and he meets with us, comes out, he's from out of state, comes out and meets with us, throws these ideas at us, and creates the artwork that you guys are looking at based on just some inspiration from talking with us, listening to the music, and it's absolutely amazing. Total throwback to the 70s hard rock, in my opinion, maybe some psychedelic era stuff. Check him out at colorbender.com. It's Eric Colorbender.
We just finished our own recording studio. It's called Salamanca Studios. The story behind Salamanca is a really old tale from Argentina. It's about the place in the mountains where the devil and all the witches got together to have like secret parties, and all the people around the towns were able to listen that noise, but they never knew where it were coming from.
Secret parties, it sounds like a metal bash.
Terror Records, which just got signed by, this is an international recording label. They have their offices around here in LA, in Buenos Aires, Argentina, and in Italy.
Speaking of Argentina, you are actually going to be doing a tour of South America. Tell us a little bit about that. Anybody watching this online that's in South America, where they can see you play.
We're just closing the dates because we're probably playing in 3 or 4 different countries around there. It will be between December to February.
Also, if you can tell us where people can purchase Fenix, and also where they can listen to it, I believe on your MySpace.
Yes. MySpace, on our website, Amazon, iTunes.
This is called Deus Ex Machina, which means God out of the machine.
All that was flesh and blood to steal, now I'm gone. But you said us no escape from the path of me. I'm the reborn doom's chain. You can't anticipate.
We just got another brand new website. It's called blueembrace.tv. So what's going to happen is most of the webisodes, including the DVD, we're going to have in that website. being played 24 hours, 24/7, every day.
You know, I think you guys are onto something kind of new that's catching on, because Richie Ramone was on here a couple weeks ago, and he has richieramone.tv now.
The webisodes will be compiled, and then we'll have the larger, kind of like documentary DVD version of those things.
Carlos was so nice to introduce all your songs, so why don't you guys give a shout out to Carlos and say thank you for being Metal Carlos, because he's coming up next.
Where can you enjoy free live music every night? Colombo's Italian Restaurant and Jazz Club, located in Eagle Rock, the heart of LA. Open daily for breakfast, lunch, and dinner, serving the city since 1954. Authentic Italian cuisine, generously poured cocktails, all served in a casual, festive atmosphere. Come for the food, drinks, and friendly people. Stay for the free live music. And there's never a cover charge. Full bar area, private party room, catering, and takeout. For reservations, just call 323-254-9138. See you at Colombo's.
As promised, here he is, Carlos Cavazo of Quiet Riot fame, and now he's in Ratt.
Yay!
Which in Ratt is what? What band?
Your favorite band at one time, or maybe you still are.
What are you talking about? One time, always will be, forever, ever since Mickey Ratt all the way to forever. Ratt. Anytime, I always tell Juan Crucier this, that anytime I hear a Ratt song on the radio and there's another song, I always go to the Ratt song, because I'd rather hear Ratt than anything else.
They do have great songs, fun to play, and they're fun to listen to.
And speaking of great songs, you guys have a new album out, Infestation. How is that going?
Doing really good. Actually, it entered the charts at number 30, which is not bad for us right now.
That's very metal.
It's keeping us out on the road. We did some support with the Scorpions recently, and have been continuing on our own, and also played with a bunch of our other friends like Dawkins and Great White and Warrant and people like that, and we're keeping busy.
And you actually wrote one of the songs that's the first hit off the album.
Correct. Yep.
Go ahead and tell us a little bit about that song.
It's called Best of Me, and it's an idea that I brought into the band. I basically brought in all the music, and Stephen Piercy wrote the lyrics to it, and it's the band's first single, so I lucked out. Hey, what can I say?
You lucked out. Well, it's because your talent shone through. Tell us what it's like recording with Ratt.
It was a lot of fun, actually. When we did this record, they wanted to try something new, and I'm thinking, oh, great, they want us to record naked or what? And
that's new?
Yeah.
Have you know about Guns N' Roses, don't you, when they did...
I can imagine.
Okay, anyway.
But anyway, they wanted us to go to Virginia and record the record, and none of us have ever left Los Angeles to record one of our records before in the past, so it was a change, and it was kind of neat because we were able to get away from everything and concentrate solely on the music. And I think it paid off, because I think we came up with a really good record. We hit it out of the ballpark with the songs, and I think it's a great record for us right now.
All right.
It was a lot of fun.
Besides Best of Me, what are some of your other favorite songs on Infestation, and why?
I like Look Out Below. I think it's just a really nasty groove, and it's I like the sound of it, the way it was recorded. I like As Good as It Gets, which is a really good anthemic kind of hard rocker, which is a song that Steven brought in, and it's really good.
Now, backing up to the Quiet Riot days, actually pre-Quiet Riot days, not a lot of people know this. You wrote Mental Health, but you bang your head, but you actually wrote it before you were even Quiet Riot.
Yeah, it was a song by my band Snow. Me and my brother had come up with this song, and when I joined Quiet Riot, Kevin always liked that song, so he wanted to do it, so we rewrote the lyrics and some of the verse, and ended up as you hear it today.
Did you guys know that that was going to be a huge hit and still played like it is today, like it was back in the day?
Had no idea, really, and